And with Skylanders Giants, we really wanted to come back in a very big way, quite literally. And really the best way to show you guys what Giants is all about is to give you guys a sneak peek and jump into the game. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mike.
Yeah, what makes our toys really cool is that, they're not just toys. They're heroes from their world, which is the world of Skylands. And this year we're going back to Skylands. We're bringing with us an entirely new class of character, which are the Giants. The best way to really show that is to compare it to one of our previous characters. This is Stealth Elf. She's actually one of our characters from last year, as Eric mentioned. We're really excited to say that all of your characters in your collection that you've already bonded with and have upgraded and spent time with are all playable in Giants. Which is great because that's why we have toys with brains. So, all your upgrades, everything you get saves right onto that toy, and that allows for that platform-to-platform experience going from your Wii to your Xbox to your PS3, and from last year's game to this year's game. So right now, Stealth Elf is kind of being surrounded by some guys. She's like a really fast ninja character. She could, use her speed and agility to do this, or sometimes you just want to be real powerful and really strong. So this is a great opportunity to bring in our Giant. This is Tree Rex. He's our life giant. And you see, even when he comes into the world, he slams into the world with power. We really want everything that you do as a giant just to feel super powerful and strong, to really kind of play up that fantasy of being a giant. And that's what Skylanders is all about. It's about allowing kids to kind of take on the fantasy of whatever their favorite types of characters are. And we've also added this whole new layer on top of the game, which is that giants can interact with the world in an entirely different way. And that allows players to have different opportunities to, kind of explore and experience each level when they replay the game with new characters. You'll even notice, this castle up here, these guys are coming out of the castle. You can be a normal Skylander as a giant, just kind of fight the waves of enemies, or if you're smart, you can use your giant to pick up these boulders and blow up the castle to keep the guys from coming out. And that just adds a ton of replay value, so you can re-experience the game in new ways, find new collectibles, new things to discover, new strategies as you play. Again, to just kind of reinforce the size and the power of giants. You'll even notice when he walks around, he leaves these really powerful imprints on the ground. And even objects like these barrels and destructibles kind of vibrate and shake as he stomps around, really portraying the weight and size that giants have. You even notice he doesn't even need to use his attacks to go through. He can just kind of, smash right through everything as he goes. So this little annoying guy is just going to blow up this bridge. And what's really cool about Giants this year is that players are going to have multiple opportunities to make their way through each level. So a normal Skylander is going to have to find another way around, but a Giant can use his size, and if he identifies the stone pillar that he can move around, he can actually create his own bridge to get across. And again, that just kind of adds just a lot of variety, which is kind of what we want, because the game is really a social game where you want to be able to play with other players, and this gives new opportunity to talk about the secrets you found and the new strategies that you have. Even though the Giants are big, the portal itself will still house. You can fit 2 Giants on at the same time, which allows for that drop-in, drop-out co-op play, which for any combination, a Giant and a new Skylander or the other Skylanders or 2 Skylanders together. And we also have the player versus player battle arenas, which is, allows players to take the best collection of characters that they've been leveling up and battle against each other. And some returning battle modes from last year, as well as some new battle modes and all new battle arenas. And those are just really fun because it's a great way for kids to be able to kind of show off what their collections are. You'll even notice the light on Tree Rex's arm is sort of like he's got this laser beam attack. We really want to highlight kind of the cool features of each of the characters within the light features in the toys. And as Tree Rex moves along here, here's another opportunity where you see kind of a different way of new secret areas that you can find. A normal Skylander is going to go up to this castle and enter the interior where you're going to continue on through the level, but a giant might find a shortcut. You see down below there's some cracked earth, and a giant can actually use his weight and smash through there where he discovers a secret cave that's full of loot and a bunch of treasure. Fortunately, he's trapped in here. The cave door is sealed shut, but that's not a problem for Tree Rex. He can smash right through that and dust himself off. And finally, just to kind of show the power and the strength that giants have, the world of Skylands is made up of a bunch of floating islands where anything can happen. And you notice that off in the distance there's just another island, and it's connected with a big chain. But a giant could actually use a feat of strength and pull that island all the way over to you. It allows players to go and explore new areas of the world. In a really exciting, powerful way.
Yes, Giants rule.
I'm sure proud of some of that.
So that gives you guys a little sneak peek. It's Skylanders Giants, and we have a lot of great things planned. We have the new character line with the Giants. We're going to have new regular Skylanders, returning Skylanders. We're going to be on all the major platforms.